Hello, this is Peter with another video. So today I'm going to do an update on the fruit set on my pineapple guavas. So I'll start off with this one here, which is my newest pineapple guava. Did a video recently when I got it. The variety is called Unique, and it came with a few fruits on it. I'll link the video I did when I got it. You can see there was already several fruits set on it. Now the fruits do seem to have been getting a little bit bigger. Some of them now are actually starting to lean over like this. So in total there are 4 decent sized ones which are getting bigger. There's one back here as well, 2 on the front here, and then there's one at the side, and then there's this very small one here which doesn't seem to have got much bigger, so I don't think that one's going to make it. When I got this plant, it was in a smaller pot. I think it was about a 3 litre size pot. I repotted it into this larger pot. I think it's about 7.5 litre. It's not a huge pot, but yeah, it was quite pot bound in the one it was in, so I decided to get it repotted. And so I was a bit worried the fruits would end up drying out. But yeah, because the weather's changed now, I don't think I need to worry about it drying out too much. So I'll show you the other pineapple guavas which have potential fruit set, which are hand pollinated the other month when it was flowering back in early July, I think. So this pineapple guava here is my Mammoth, and yeah, this had I think it was just one flower on it actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was only one flower. And if you look closely, it has just started to swell. Might not look very noticeable, but I can tell from what it was like about a week ago, it's definitely started to swell. Although I'm not overly hopeful of this one, with it being so much further behind. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. But I'm glad at least I managed to pollinate it. I did try to cross it with pollen from the Triumph, so I kept some pollen from the Triumph, so it's quite good to see that it seemed to have worked even though it was the only flower on the plant. My Triumph variety put out a few different flowers, but unfortunately they've all dropped off, none of them set. If I remember rightly, I think this one flowered before the Mammoth did, so it didn't have anything to cross-pollinate it with, so that might be the reason. But yeah, hopefully I can get some more flowers next year off this plant. So back here we have my other Unique pineapple guava. So the other Unique I recently got from Burnkoos at Burnkoos Nurseries. And this one I got from a different nursery. I think it was called Urban Jungle, if I remember rightly. And yeah, it only produced one flower this year. This did hold a fruit last year, but that fruit didn't get to a full size. I did manage to try it, but it had been damaged by the frost we got in December. The cold weather came in and before it was ready. But yeah, this one is still holding on. It was the last flower to open. I don't know if it's actually started to swell. It doesn't really appear much different than a few weeks ago, but I'm thinking it's holding on because I think it would have fallen off by now if it hadn't set. But yeah, again, this is probably way too late now for it to actually develop into an edible fruit. And yeah, my other plants didn't produce any flowers. This Apollo here, the Gemini also didn't, and that's because these are both recovering from drying out too much. I repotted this one and the other Unique into bigger pots, and they've pushed out some growth since, but now we're getting into autumn and it's going to slow down the growth, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get much growth out of them now. But the Unique has actually grown quite a lot in the last month or so, I'd say. So yeah, it's looking quite nice now. It defoliated, so it basically had no leaves left, or very few. So yeah, it's looking quite nice again now. So yeah, this Unique is probably my best chance of getting some edible fruit this year. Now these I think are reasonable size for this time of year, so I'm hoping as long as these hold on, I've got a chance of trying a couple. Yeah, so I was very pleased with this plant when I got it, as I mentioned. I think these are obviously grown in a warmer environment, probably a greenhouse or a polytunnel, to get them to grow and flower much quicker than they would at least outdoors in my location. So yeah, I don't think this will actually flower heavily next year because of its size, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it does produce any fruit next year. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do future videos. So I'll definitely keep you all updated with how these pineapple guavas develop on all of the different plants. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do a tasting of some of these fruits as well this year. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.